guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be playing Galaxian for the Intellivision. Now this is a homebrew that came out, also another release during the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, I believe. And yeah, it's a popular arcade game that just sort of never found its way onto the Intellivision until now. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. We are the Galaxians. Mission to destroy aliens. Score table. So this gives you all the scoring here. So you get 200 points, 300 points, depending on what you kill. But pretty decent. I like the star background. I like how it's falling down there. Starts off with game over, which is strange, but I guess maybe that's how the original is. I know a lot of the times they try to make these as close to the arcade as they can. So let's start playing. Game over. Start. That's a pretty cool screen. Okay. So, we have a regular single fire, which is pretty decent. I mean, the move is pretty smooth and the firing is nice. But if I push 1 on the keypad, I get the rapid fire. So I'm not pushing any buttons right now, and it's just firing away. I mean, that's great because it kind of saves your thumb from constantly pushing the fire button. So some people like the rapid fire. Other people like to be a little bit more precise and, wait for the, wait for something to actually shoot it. So this game, they all come in waves. So obviously this is like, another one of the Space Invaders style games. You're a ship on the bottom shooting nasty aliens coming down. Or obviously the difference is that in Space Invaders, the entire line of invaders are coming down at you, row by row. Whereas this, they just seem to be a little bit more aggressive in that they fly around and a little bit harder to get. So it's not about trying to just stop them from getting to the ground like the Space Invaders is. And it's a little bit more challenging. That explosion looks cool though. I like the explosion. Really nice look there. And you can see the numbers they're using. Those are not the Intellivision's natural, what do you want to call it? They're default numbers. These look like graphics that are done to make the game look a little bit more, I guess official. So they're not using the actual Intellivision font numbers, which I know some people aren't really crazy about the Intellivision font numbers. But if you want to use your own numbers, you have to incorporate them into the graphics with the game. But it does give you a little bit more flexibility and control in what you could do with them versus trying to use the actual system fonts. Makes it easier to turn them into graphics and animate them and stuff like that, I should say. Also, those numbers look nice. Nice rounded font. The Intellivision fonts, very square looking. I'm gonna switch to rapid fire here. Almost got him. Oh no! Oh, I thought I was gonna get him there. So that's the thing with the rapid fire is it's a little bit more less precise. To make sure that the enemy is going to get hit. You can kind of miss them because you're going in between the shots. Oh, this wave is tough. Sound effects are pretty good. The explosions sound nice too. Oh. Would be nice if there was a little bit of a musical interlude in between, but I mean, as far as the conversion is concerned, this is pretty damn good, I mean, we didn't have when you know, the original system lineup really only had like games like Space Armada, which is pretty much just a Space Invaders clone. Although now there's an actual Space Invaders that was released, which is a little bit more like Space Invaders than Space Armada was. So that game was actually released as well. Bonus Galaxian. Okay. I don't know what the best strategy is, to just stand in one line, or to, you know, eliminate them by row, or call them, or to just destroy as many as possible, as fast as possible. I don't know. Randomly. Oh no. You want to kill them before they start doing that. That's for damn sure. I think when it's like a big mess of them like that, maybe the auto fire might be the best route until you start getting down to only a few left, and then to turn it off of auto fire and just, or rapid fire, or whatever they want to call it. Auto fire, rapid fire, shooting multiple bullets. Although it's more of an auto fire, I guess, than a rapid fire. Rapid fire makes it sound like you're pulling out more bullets at a time, whereas this is just automatically shooting for you to save your thumb from, you know, the constant pressing. And what I noticed is too is I can just hold down the fire button itself. I don't have to keep pressing it. I just have to hold it down and it will just keep firing. That's an option that's, you know, when you're designing a game, you have to take into consideration. Do you want, when the player holds down the button, should the action keep triggering, or should it only trigger when you release the button? Really depends on the game too. Like sometimes you might not want that to happen. For instance, if you know, pushing the button will turn something on, if you don't have it controlled that it waits until the player releases the button, then you could try and turn something on and then it will automatically turn off right away and, you know, kind of flicker like crazy until you release the button. So, you know, there's certain reasons why you might want to program your game to, you know, wait for the button to be released. In this case, if it was that way, you would have to keep pressing the button and then releasing it. Which, you know, it's not too bad either. I mean, I'm doing that right now, and I can see after a while my thumb would just get really tired. But of course, having that option to just push the one on the keypad and then getting the rapid fire or the auto fire, you know, saves your thumb as well. And you can just turn it off when you don't need it. There we go. Turn it back on again. Oh! The sound effects are pretty neat, though. Oh, game over. Yeah, I mean, this is actually a pretty decent arcade port. I mean, they got all the stuff in there. You got your high score, your last score. I like the intro screen, the little glowing thing there. That's really cool. Anyways, yeah, this was Galaxian for the Intellivision. If you're into these type of space invader clones, or just blast them, blow them up. I mean, it's the type of game where it just keeps repeating. It's not going to be like, you know, the next level. There's no like completing the game. It's just that style of game. It's just, if you like those kind of games, if you like to go for the high score challenges, these are the perfect games for that. Anyways, let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.